Okay, let's dive deep today. We're looking at what really makes the difference for people operating at, well, truly elite levels over the long haul.
And we all know that old story, right? The tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins.
The classic lesson. But the material we're unpacking today adds a really powerful twist to that. It's maybe not what you'd expect.
It's fascinating, actually. For genuine high performers in business, sports, coaching, wherever it seems, the real answer isn't picking one. Not tortoise or hare.
It's combining them.
Exactly. A strategic blend. We're pulling this from Coach Ed Padalecki's work. He calls it the high performers hybrid.
Right, Coach Padalecki. He argues that hitting those top levels and staying there means mastering both speed and sustainability. He even mentions Grant Cardone asking, what if you could fuse the hare's speed with the tortoise's sheer persistence?
And Coach P's point is if you could actually bottle that specific combination, you'd basically dominate any field.
And this isn't just like a nice idea. It sounds like it's grounded in actual performance psychology, physiology too.
Definitely. The best athletes, top executives, those really effective coaches, they use this principle, maybe instinctively, maybe deliberately. Coach P calls it strategic intensity.
Now that sounds key, especially for anyone trying to push hard but avoid completely burning out.
Right. Because the core understanding is you simply cannot run at 100% all the time. It just doesn't work.
Trying that is, well, it's the fast track to exhaustion. Mistakes creep in, performance drops off.
Precisely. So strategic intensity is about consciously deciding when to go all out, choosing those specific moments for maximum effort.
So it's not always full throttle.
No, it's like waves, but applied more broadly to your work or your life.
Okay, so periods of intense, 100% focus on something critical.
Yes, maximum effort. But, and this is crucial, those sprints are followed by planned recovery, deliberate lower intensity periods. It lets you regenerate mentally and physically.
That makes sense. This back and forth, the sprint and then recover rhythm, that's how high performers build both speed and stamina.
That's the idea. You develop that explosive capacity for when it really counts, but you also build a resilience to just keep going year after year. You avoid the crash.
That's the hybrid model in action then.
Exactly what Coach Padalecki is getting at. It's how you maintain that elite performance consistently. You avoid being just a flash-in-the-pan hare, or maybe a tortoise who's steady, but perhaps never quite breaks through.
So Coach P flips this back to the listener, to you. He poses this challenge, asking you to really think about your own style.
Like, look at how you operate business, coaching, training, whatever it is. Do you lean more tortoise? Are you naturally drawn to that slow, steady path? Maybe sometimes a bit too cautious.
Or maybe you're the opposite, more hare.
Right. Do you have these amazing bursts of energy, tackle things with huge intensity, but maybe struggle a bit with the long game? Consistency. Or maybe you get close to burnout sometimes.
Coach P suggests most of us probably lean one way or the other naturally. So his path to becoming that hybrid, it sounds very actionable. It starts by deliberately strengthening both sides, regardless of where you start.
For the tortoise side, he says find one small thing, a consistent ritual you can commit to every single day.
Just one small thing.
One small thing, something foundational, builds discipline, ensures that steady progress is always happening. It anchors you.
Okay, that builds the endurance piece. And for the hare side?
For the hare, identify one specific opportunity, something right now where you can choose consciously to go all in.
Yeah.
Decisively, courageously.
So not all the time, but picking your moment.
Picking your moment to sprint with that full 100% strategic intensity.
Because according to Coach Padalecki, the real winning strategy, what marks out the truly high performers, it isn't speed or sustainability, it's mastering both.
It's leveraging both, applying the right gear at the right time. That strategic blend.
Requires knowing yourself then, understanding your default mode.
Absolutely. Self-awareness first, then deliberate practice to build up the side that's less natural for you. Ongoing, refining when to be the tortoise, when to be the hare.
So thinking about your own performance game, here's a final thought to chew on, drawing from Coach P's framework. What could happen if you consciously layered these?
Layered them. How do you mean?
Like, what if you deliberately did that small, consistent tortoise ritual right before or maybe right after you execute that big, all-in hare sprint you planned?
Ah, interesting. Linking them directly.
Yeah. How might consciously connecting those two different energies shift things? How could that change your results, change your game?
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.